Three, two, one, action. What's up, guys? Zach here with yet another workout video for your viewing pleasure. Today was back day. Couple unique things about today. First off, Olivia and I trained together for the first time in nearly a year, which was awesome. And second, we were up at the ass crack of dawn because we needed to be at the gym at 4:45 when they opened. Olivia works early in the morning, so we needed to make sure we had plenty of time to hit back, which does take a while, especially if you're doing some of the bigger compound movements that you have to rest on a little bit more. So, as you can see here, first exercise, we started off with pull-ups. I ended up doing 5 sets of 12 with pull-ups. First 3 sets were done with a pronated grip, so my palms were facing away from me. Last 2 sets done with a hammer grip, as you can see in the video. After that, we moved on to lat pull downs. Once again, keeping the sets high, keeping the reps high as well. Really trying to focus on controlling the weight as it pulls up and squeezing on the way down. You can see that this is a back width exercise, but also if a slight lean backwards, and I'm talking slight, will help you actually squeeze your back together as well to give you a little extra thickness. So remember that it's not just lats. All of the muscles in the back are working to a certain degree. It's just about what is the emphasis on. So right here, this is the final set of lat pull downs. I went a little bit heavier than I usually do on them. I used to go pretty heavy, but I found that the heavier it gets, the more body English I use, the less I actually feel the muscles working. And ever since I've really tried to be conscious of making sure the muscles work, I've noticed a big difference in my muscle development. So I will throw those in every now and again, but I do, for the most part, try to control the weight and actually feel the muscles working rather than just swinging weight around. So after the traditional pull downs, we moved on to this machine, which is a pretty cool piece. It's a diverging lat pull down. So as you pull down, the handles actually spread out a little bit. You can see these last few, I actually do some pause reps in the bottom. I really wanted to make sure my lats were getting fatigued. You can see my arms form what's basically a W right there at the bottom. There's some good old Zach shaking and quivering and making some stupid face. Classic. So, if you're going to watch this channel, you're going to have to get used to my dumb faces. I definitely make some rather extravagant faces when I work out. So next, we moved on to straight arm pull downs. Did 4 sets of 15 here. Nice and light. I'm really trying to focus on keeping a slight arch in my low back. I want to make sure my chest is staying up. Also, you can see my trunk. I have a forward lean. Allows me to extend my shoulder up to where my arms are parallel with the floor, and then, flex my shoulder, and then on the way down, I'm extending my shoulder here. With the rope, we get slightly more shoulder extension, so right there at the bottom, because you can spread that rope so it clears your hips and just touches right along the outside of your thigh, right where your front pocket should be. So this is my final set here. Still trying to keep my chest up, trying to keep my lower back arch. The last few, you will see that my chest sort of drops a little bit. I have a harder time keeping that really open, tall posture through my spine. Yep, right there, you can see another face. And then what do we have here? We have an Olivia sighting. This is a very rare occurrence, but she will be in more videos in the future. She's nursing a little bit of a left shoulder issue right now. But I did want to get her on film because she does a great job. She's been training super hard this past year. As you can see here, she has a nice squeeze at the top as she goes through her barbell rows. I made her go a little bit heavier today, so you can see she decided to rack it at 8 reps, but she really has done a great job and has come a long way. So I'm excited to see what she can do this next year. And just with both of us working out together, it's great to have good energy and have somebody else around that's as passionate about something as you are. So after Olivia finished her heavy set, I went with a heavy set of the same barbell row. I have a supinated grip here, so my palms are facing away from me. That weight was a bit heavy. I didn't expect myself to go with 15 reps, but I did do 15 reps. You can see right at the end, I put the barbell on the ground because my grip just gave out. My grip was shot at that point, so I will be bringing straps back in, but I do like to train my grip because it has always been a weak point for me. So after barbell rows, we moved on to a T-bar row that you can see here. My body posture, my spine got a little taller than I wanted it to. I attribute that to just being really tired from all of the lat volume and the rowing before we actually got to the T-bar row. So I'll continue to keep that in mind, but once again, at some point you got to start pushing or pulling more weight. So as long as it doesn't hurt, that's something you have to consider, especially if you get stuck out of weight. Either up the weight, get some more sets, get some more reps, any way you can build more volume. So keep that in mind the next time you feel like you're stuck on an exercise with a certain weight. Next, we went with a ton of sets of seated cable rows. I think we did 6 sets, 12 to 15 reps. First handle was a neutral grip handle, sort of like a horn handle. Second set right here, I ended up using an easy curl bar, and you can see my elbows are flared out to about 45 degrees. So the first set we saw, that's a little bit more lat intensive. I feel that lower in my lats. Here, it's a lot more mid and upper trap, rhomboid, and rear delt activation because of the elbow position. So I can squeeze my shoulder blades together better with this handle. After that, we did some dumbbell rows. Unfortunately, I didn't get it on film. So as always, don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed the videos. Likes or comments are always appreciated. Everybody out there, stay hungry, keep grinding. I will see you in the next video. Until then, I am out.